All right, what's going on today, YouTube? Welcome back to your favorite cyclist YouTube channel. This week, we're talking about something a little bit different than bikes. But before we get into today's video, if you are new to my channel, make sure you head down below, hit that subscribe button for me. If you already are subscribed, make sure you hit that bell icon right next to that. That way you get notified every time I upload. That way you don't miss any of this awesome cycling content on this channel. So like I said, they were talking about something a little bit different than cycling, but I feel like still applies to us as cyclists in general. So what we're looking at today is a wallet. Now, wallets, you think, okay, that's kind of a very broad thing or something that's not really related to cycling, but it's something I feel like we all use all the time. And I feel like with bike packing and going farther places and just the way things are nowadays, having a nice secure wallet and something that's lightweight, able to carry on your bike, don't have to really worry about as a big thing to deal with. So a lot of us have seen, if not all of us have seen, the wallets are kind of like this little guy right here. Pretty thin guy, money clip on the back, and then you push the button and the cards pop up, and there's kind of your wallet there. Pretty cool design, and that's really what we're looking at today. So these are from a company called Lorzor that they reached out to me, and they had some cool wallets, and I said, yeah, let me take a look at those. Because before this, I was using the good old trusty leather wallet that people are using for years and years and years and years. And they work. You know, the old leather wallets work and do their job. They do their job. They hold all your stuff. They hold a lot of stuff. And with that holding a lot of stuff comes a lot of weight to it. And that's kind of one of the big problems with it is it holds, you put too much stuff in here and then it weighs too much and you don't really want to carry it around with you, or it messes with your hips and kind of wonky all over the place. So I've used this for a long time. Realistically, I didn't feel like I was going to change anything, but I had seen enough of this style of wallet here that I went, yeah, let's give this a shot. Let me see if it's really what's cracked up to be. You guys see influencers talk about these wallets all the time, different brands, and you never really know if anybody's telling the truth. And I'll tell you, I'm actually giving you a decent little review on this guy. So Lorzor sent me out 2 different wallets to try out. There's the one I've been using and that I personally use every single day. And we'll talk about this one in just a minute because this one's got some fancy stuff to it. So talk about this one in just a minute. First up, we're going to talk about this one here. This is actually the one that I kind of chose because I like the design of it. It was a little bit different than I've seen before. So all these guys, full aluminum, super light, super nice and lightweight, easy to use. This guy here is the wood kind of pattern here. So it has a nice little wood kind of, I don't know if it's actually wood or not. It might be, who knows? Got a little wood thing here. This one's a little bit different. It has the center slide here. So if we go ahead and we just throw a couple cards in here, they're super easy to load. You just get your cards, you just push them right down into there, ready to go. You can't even see them, can't see them. Nobody knows that they're there. And then you just push up on the little lever and up come the cards. Push them back down, you just push them right back down. Super nice and slick pattern there. Works really good. You can fit between like 5 to 7 cards based on kind of what style of card they are, whether they're embossed or whether they're flat, whatever they are. You can kind of fit different amount of cards in here. I think right now, the one I'm right now is 6 cards. I have 5 that are just flat cards and 1 that's embossed. So that's kind of what I found that fits in there. And then open up nice and easy, just like so. So you can see each card and you can pull out the one you need. Super easy. Really nice kind of features there. I really like kind of the wood design here. Again, they have all sorts of different designs. This kind of one I saw and I was like, that's kind of a cool design. Let me pick that one out. So super lightweight, fits really good, very small form factor, especially compared to, your standard old leather wallet. This is just a, a bifold, 2-fold wallet here. And you can see, look at that size there, boom. And if we put it on kind of the back, look at that, that thing's huge. You're really saving a lot of space going with these nice kind of slider minimalist wallets here. Moving on from kind of the simple, just does it all wallet kind of over there, we're gonna move on to the pro wallet here. So what makes it a pro wallet? So first off, you kind of look at it and you're like, okay, you can see kind of the inner workings of it. It's kind of electrical themed, kind of looks cool, different kind of look. And that's because this has a lot of features built into it. So number one feature it has is actually a tracker in here. So it pretty much has something similar to an Apple AirTag in here. So if you have an Apple phone, you can use your Find My feature. It can locate this. You can locate your wallet. If it moves away from you and you're still there, it'll ping your phone saying, "Hey, your wallet's not with you anymore. Go get it." And so it kind of keeps track of your wallet. Pretty cool that it does all that. Along with that, this does have RFID blocking on here, so it keeps your cards nice and safe We all know with that touchless stuff nowadays, it's as simple as just boop, and someone could potentially have your card info. So having it nice and protected in your wallet, pretty nice little feature to have there. I kind of like that. I haven't really cared about it that often, but the way things are going and the way people are now in this world, who knows? It's kind of beneficial, just a nice little extra security thing to have. So, like I said, I fit 6 different cards in here. Fits nice and secure. This one here has a nice little switch here on the side. So, when you're ready to pop your cards up, you just push that switch and up come your cards. Nice and easy there. Money clip on the back holds, basic stuff. Holds like my insurance cards back here. And then, a couple bucks in cash is back there. Really simple design. And, if you're worried that, what if my cards get stuck one time and they don't want to come out? It's got a help hole on the bottom right there. That little hole right there. You poke that through with like a little screwdriver or anything kind of along those lines. It'll pop your cards right up. No issues at all. I had to do that once when I was loading cards up. And I put one too many cards and, well, it got stuck. So I just pop that, I push the little out with a little screwdriver that actually comes with the wallet. You can push the little screwdriver in there and boop, out go your cards. Super simple. Can't believe how simple that is. So if we compare it again to just a regular old wallet, you can see there's a decent difference there between the two. And honestly, this guy is a really lightweight versus kind of your old school leather wallet, which is kind of a big benefit to me. Lightweight, much smaller form factor. You can kind of put it wherever you need it to go, which is kind of nice for us cyclists. You can put it in your bar bag if you have a bar bag, put it in your frame bag, keep it in your pocket, whatever you want. Nice and kind of minimalist design. Works really, really well. Now, some of you guys are like, how does this actually track or anything? So it has the tracker and an NFC chip built into the wallet. I'm not a big techie guy, so don't ask me how that's all done. But it does have a power button here that'll turn it on, turn it off, connect to Bluetooth, all that kind of stuff. All kind of built in to this section here. Really kind of cool how that works. So, real life review. I've been using this for close to a month now. I've been using this guy. I really like it just because it's really, really lightweight and small. That's why I like it. It stays out of the way. Doesn't feel like I'm always sitting on a big chunk of wallet. Doesn't feel like it's getting in the way of like my saddles. I'm riding my bike, which is regular shorts on. Doesn't seem to get in the way. Easy just to throw into the, center console of your car and the glove box. You don't have to really worry about it that much. You can track it, which is really cool. You think about people who lose their wallet all the time, probably going to help you out. I've never had that problem personally, knock on wood, but really going to help you out if you're someone who misplaces your wallet all the time. Great option for you there. So it has all these different features to there. Is there anything I don't like about it? So the only thing I don't like about it is the way it turns on and off. So I don't really use the tracking feature that often. Obviously, I kind of keep track of my wallet myself for the most part. But to turn that on and off, it has a power button right here on the front. So you just have to depress that for I think it's like 5 seconds and it will turn on and off. Problem with that is when I sit different places, my butt will turn it on and off and it'll go ding, ding, ding and chime. And that means it turned on or turned off. So I feel like it's kind of in a weird spot, and just the way it needs to activate is kind of weird. That it's something you accidentally do if you're sitting on your wallet. Some people don't sit on them, so that's kind of up to you. But for me, back pocket works great for me. I really like how it works, and it's something I'd recommend for you guys if you're looking for kind of a new wallet. Give these guys a try. Give these new wallet kind of styles a try. It's something I didn't think I would like. Something I was never sure of if it was something I like, but it's definitely something I'm going to stick with from this point on. This is going to be my new wallet from here on out. Keeps everything I need to nice and secured in here. If you guys are interested in checking out a Lorzor wallet for yourselves, there's going to be a link in the description down below. Big thanks to them for sending these wallets out to me so I can check them out, see if they really actually stand up to what all these influencers say, and see if it's something that actually would be beneficial to the rest of us out there. If you guys enjoyed the video or maybe learned something today, give this video a big thumbs up. Appreciate the support. Any comments or questions, let me know down in the comment section below. Love talking to you guys. Love answering questions you guys have. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching today.